Good day everyone, this is your friendly neighborly Quuro with another guide on this week's mutation in StarCraft Co-op. This time the mutation is called Triple Threat, these threats being a Terran Mobius laser that will damage down one single unit at a time, as long as it has vision of it, orbital strikes that rain down from some corrupted Protoss motherships, and overall you'll constantly have spouts of infested Terrans spawning randomly and marching for your base. Even if it might sound overbearing, in reality this is one easy weekly mutation, as others have confirmed, and maybe the rumor is true that Blizzard gave us a break from last week's mutation. Who knows? If you're wondering why I'm playing Abathur for this mutation, I don't really have a particular reason related to strategy, it's just that it's the most recent commander that I've been leveling up and I enjoy playing. Now I'm gonna talk a bit about the map, the general strategy, and how the commanders me and my friend are playing factored in with the playthrough. As you can see, the map for this week's mutation is Void Launch. If you don't remember, it's the one where you have to destroy a bunch of shuttles that are trying to escape via warp conduits. The order in which these 3 warp conduits activate and the number of shuttles that are trying to escape has not changed. If you also want to complete the bonus objective, do not forget the order of the 3 science vessels. First goes to the middle, second to the right, and third to the left. Practically nothing about the map has changed. Then there are the mutations. The Mobius laser can target one of your units as long as the enemy has vision of that unit. Going with a commander that can produce stealth units like Raynor or Vorazon can be very beneficial, but be careful of detectors though. The laser will not switch to another target until the one it is focusing at the moment is dead. This can be particularly nasty if it starts focusing one of the science vessels. Lesson learned on my part. If you're ballsy enough, you can destroy the laser. You can find it in the upper left part of the map, although it will respawn after 2 minutes. The orbital strikes don't follow a pattern, their number varies and can target your army even if the enemy doesn't have vision of it. The orbital strikes come approximately once every 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes after the first enemy assault for your base before the first shuttles. The orbital strikes will be telegraphed and there is a slight delay of 8 to 9 seconds before it actually fires. Also, you will hear Amon's laugh only 2 or 3 seconds before they fire, as an indication for you to move your army. This is why it's better to always keep an eye on your army though. The orbital strikes do 50 damage and 100 damage to armored units. In my case, 2 strikes were enough to kill 1 queen, and seeing as later in the game there were about 10 to 15 strikes or even more, it was particularly devastating for my army. Also, they can damage static defense and crypt tumors. The Infested Terrans at first are just annoying because they give vision so the laser can do some free damage. Because of these little guys, Abathur's toxic nests are not so effective. That's why later in the game I started putting them down just so I can have as much area covered with creep as I could so my queens could move faster. Later on, the Infested Terrans are replaced with Infested Marines which do some damage and at some point joined by Aberrations. Now, I've said I was playing Abathur in this mutation because I enjoy playing him, and since I've been leveling him up for the past few days, I've got accustomed to his playstyle. I usually go for mass queens, and this time it really helped since we had a lot of air units to deal with. My partner was playing Karax, so he was tasked with building as much static defense as he could, and I was tasked with roaming the map. In spite of everything I've told you, trust me when I say this is an easy weekly mutation, so don't worry too much. I'll leave you to finish watching the gameplay and I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video.
Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
We require more minerals. Our allies' base is threatened.
Multiple shuttle launches bearing for the central warp conduit. Destroying them is your main objective.
More overlords required. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. We need more minerals. Our allies are in combat. Spawn more overlords. Our forces have met the enemy. Our allies' base is threatened. More Vespene required.
An enemy force is en route to our position.
Evolution complete.
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
Escape pattern inefficient. Easily disrupted.
Kaldyr's Zelnaga shrines may contain invaluable knowledge. My team is setting out to scan them, but they will require protection. Our research vessel is ready. We're moving out now.
Our allies' base is threatened. More overlords required. Our
We're
allies
detecting your
is
main
required.
objective, a wave of shuttles inbound on an active conduit.
And it is moving quite rapidly. Our response will have to be just as swift.
We require additional overlords. Not enough minerals.
I have detected an incoming enemy attack. They are moving swiftly.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is
The shuttles are no more.
Destruction confirmed. Enemy loss severe. Enemy inbound. Must defend Hive cluster.
Scan complete. Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without you.
Objective survives. Enemy efforts unimpressive.
base is threatened. Not enough Vespene. Extractors must be mutated on a Vespene geyser. Mend is now ready. Our allies are in combat.
A wave of shuttles is making its way to an active warp conduit.
Target in transit. Will pursue.
We require more Vespene. We need more minerals. We require require more minerals.
Enemy attack imminent. Prepare defenses.
Not enough minerals. Our
We
allies'
need more
base is
minerals.
threatened.
Research vessel ready. Let's get a team to that shrine. You have prevented the shuttle's escape.
The objective has been halted.
We require more minerals. Not enough minerals.
It appears that 2 warp conduits are active. Multiple waves of shuttles are in transit.
Evolution completed. Our forces are under attack.
Enemy forces approaching. Defense required. Potential for multiple toxic nests. Must use.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
We gathered the data we need. Thank you for the escort, commanders.
Enemy attack halted. Objective secure.
Shuttles eliminated, commanders.
Our objective has been found.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our
Another warp conduit has been activated. A wave of shuttles is headed toward it.
Objective attempting escape. Will intercept.
men available. Not enough minerals. We require more minerals.
Hostile organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter.
A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
Confirmed. We've delivered a death strike.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Threat maximized.
Mend is now ready. Evolution complete.
Sharing reserve distribution.
Another wave of shuttles is headed for a warp conduit.
It is attempting to escape. We must intercept it.
firing a research vessel. Let's make this one count.
Spawn more overlords. We need more minerals. Not enough minerals. We need more minerals.
Our foe is making their move. We must be ready.
Evolution completed. Our allied base is threatened. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Men available. Our allies are in combat. Our allied base is threatened. Our forces are under attack.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
Well done, warriors. Well done indeed.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allied base is threatened. Our forces are under attack.
Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
Amon has activated all 3 warp conduits. Hurry, commanders. We must stop the shuttles.
Our forces, our allies' base is threatened. Our allied base is threatened. Our forces are under attack.
Scans are finished. Science owes you a great debt, commanders.
Objective defended.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. We require additional overload.
A well-deserved victory. The shuttles have been eliminated.